Alright, so one thing for sure, two things for certain. This is Calvin the Team APS. Today I'm here with a fun deck profile actually. This is something I've been playing, just came out. This is the Dinomorphia deck. But since it's made more for a fun thing, it's more of a pure build. That's what I was going for. That's what I'm having fun with. So keep your comments to yourself. Start it off. 3 Dinomorphia Diplos, I think is the name of it. This is your fullest barrier for the deck. And also when you have less than 2,000 life points, it does 500 burn damage to your opponent. We only have 2 main deck monsters so far, so both of those are 3 of those, honestly. The other monster, Dinomorphia Theresa, I think that's the name of this one. This one is not even really a searcher on summon. It sets a Dinomorphia trap card. And if you have less than 2,000 life points, this one gains 500 attack. Normally when it's special summon, I put it out in defense, so that bonus never really occurs, but these as well. The card that should have been a Dinomorphia, a Flower Dino, this one is weird. If I use a trap card, I can special summon. If my opponent uses a spell card, I can special summon this. But basically when this card gets sent to the graveyard, I get to shuffle 3 of my banished spell trap cards. That comes in handy because the fusion monsters plus the small monsters banish the traps from the graveyard. So this helps you recycle everything. I'm not sure why it's not a dark, but yep, that's it for monsters. Very low monster count. I'm hoping they get more monsters soon because this deck is actually very fun. But as of right now, that's it. Spells 3. Fossil Deed. It's a low monster count. I need to get to my monsters. This search those out. So that was an easy one. 3 of them. This whole stack traps. So here we go. First one, Dinomorphia Alert. First thing that you know, all these trap cards pay half of your life points. All the cards work around having low life points, so all the traps work towards that. This one here, this is your special summon. It special summons 2 of them from your graveyard, up to 8 stars. So you could possibly only summon one monster as well. Something else about these, the normal traps you banish from the graveyard to negate effect damage for their whole turn. So 3 of those. Cause I need something to do something to my opponent. 3 Dinomorphia Brute. This one is basically just like a 1-for-1. I pop 1 Dinomorphia monster, then pop 1 card that's on your side of the field. It's really only in there because I need ways to like pop my opponent's stuff sometimes. So that's why. This will probably come out maybe for pots later on. The cards you need to see to make the deck playable. Dinomorphia Domain. This is your fusion card during the main phase only. Again, just like all of them, you pay half your life points to use it. This can send from your hand, from your field, or from your deck. So that makes it great. The one problem though is, like I said, this is the only fusion card that we have right now for the whole archetype. But yeah, this is what makes the deck go, because obviously the boss monsters is what's great about this deck. And like I said, same as all of them. Regular trap, so you can banish this from your graveyard to negate effect damage. Then on to the counter traps. Dinomorphia Shell. This one becomes a very big token with 3,000 defense. And it's during the battle phase, and it's a counter trap. And when it's out, your opponents must attack that monster. Now, the card isn't that good, but the counter traps do something slightly different from the normal traps. The counter traps you banish to negate battle damage. That's a huge thing. So because the counter traps aren't really that good, I had to play more of them than needed just so I could dodge battle damage. So 2 of those. This one here would also probably be in one. This is Dinomorphia Reversion. It's actually pretty good, but it's very situational. You have to have a Dinomorphia fusion monster on the field to use it. But it does banish a counter trap from your graveyard and then copy that card effect. So it's very good, but needing a fusion monster makes it a little bit. The best counter trap, Dinomorphia Sonic. Easy. The best one is negate a spell trap. Simple as that. This is a trap deck, so all the lightning storms, healing magic, stuff like that. This right here stops it. This is literally to me the only good counter trap that they have so far. So 3 of these. Then onto your non-Dinomorphia cards. 3 Torrential. I mean, everyone knows what this is. This is somewhat like a package to me as far as running trap decks, but I feel like when you run 3 of these, you should also run 3 Solemn Strikes. Reason being, Strike plus Torrential breaks most boards. So that's like the reason why I decided to run both of these. And then don't forget Strike pays life points, and that always means something. For the other ones, 3 Solemn Warnings, basically the same reason as the other ones. Stop summonings. It costs 2,000 life points, which is actually a plus for you. And 3 Solemn Judgments, because you can always pay half. And again, it pays life points. That's the whole main deck. For extra deck, very simple. We only have 2 monsters. I just don't know the name of this one. Kentragina, I think. This one, during the main phase again, you can pay half your life points to copy a normal Dinomorphia trap card that's in your graveyard. That's a pretty decent effect. The better effect is, depends on how you look at it, I guess. This monster loses attack equal to your life points. Most of the time, honestly, your life points are usually like 250 or lower. So usually this monster is like 3750, which makes it very, very strong. And also, when this card gets destroyed, it can spell summon one of your level 4 or lower Dinomorphias from your graveyard, and that's how you keep on, I guess, recycling the cards. The only other fusion monster, Dinomorphia. Wait, what is it? What are these called? Stealth Bergia. I don't make this as much as I should, but the reason this card is so good, when your life points are below 2,000, you don't have to pay life points to use trap cards. So I promise you, you will be below 2,000 a lot. So warnings become free, strikes become free. Literally, all your counter traps, you can just play those for free. Also has a second effect. Doesn't really come out that often. When your opponent uses a monster effect, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. I don't really use that effect a lot because usually it doesn't actually help the game state itself. But just like the other fusion monster, when this card gets destroyed, it can bring back a level 4 or lower from my graveyard. Those are the main 6 that you have to have. Everything else, literally whatever you want to run. I just been running random rank 4s. So that's literally what I have right here right now, random rank 4s. 2 Baguska, because I don't want my opponent to play sometimes. I want to like slow the game down. Tornado Dragon at 2. Even though I'm a trap heavy deck, I also know how hard it can be to beat trap heavy decks, so 2. Abyss Dweller for those pesky graveyard effect decks. Dugaris, because I like to draw 2. Evil Swarm Nightmare was a weird one I put in because Book of Moon is like actually good, but I mean I don't play Book of Moon. So it's like one of those weird ones. And then 2 Doka. Honestly, the reason I play Doka instead of Leggy is because most of your spell trap, most of your trap cards, those can negate spell cards and trap cards and summons. So it was more so monster effects I was worried about. So 2 Doka. That's really the whole deck right now. I think we're getting like maybe 2 more cards next set, and I'll be back to see how that one works as well.